Okay, this is lesson one on enterprise skills. You should have watched the overview of what the challenge is about, and these first few lessons are going to look at what enterprise is, what skills are involved in being enterprising, being an entrepreneur, finding out what those are, analysing what you've got, doing some more skills audits, different ones to the last time, analysing the findings of those, and from analysing the findings of those, you create something called a pen portrait, which is part of your assessment. The actual skills audits this time, okay, do not get sent off with the work. It's the pen portrait, which is developed from the work that you do in the first few lessons. So the stuff we're going to look at today is important because it's where you'll be extracting information to help you to create your pen portrait. So please give these couple of lessons your full attention and your full effort in order to be able to create a very good pen portrait. So this PowerPoint here, which you should be able to access through Edmodo, will bring you through a few tasks for you where you have a look at what these people have in common. You can try and find out who they are. I'm sure you know a few of them. And what we're looking to do in this lesson, okay, our objectives of this lesson, what we're learning to do is to try and improve your personal effectiveness, okay? That's your ability to understand and know the skills and qualities needed to be enterprising. In order to analyze the skills, you need to have a firm understanding of what enterprise is. So this PowerPoint here is directly impacting upon this skill here, which is assessed in this piece of work. Okay, so we're looking to develop that. So first bit here is enterprise. Discuss what you think this means with your partner, thinking of enterprise and people in a locality, and come up with some ideas on that. So then there's some information on here for you to remember as well. So you can go through that. And once you've looked at those, we've got the definition of enterprise down here. Okay, the actual real one. Describes the actions of someone who takes a risk by setting up and running a business. Okay, so that's the sort of the textbook definition of that. So what we want you to do, okay, after this is to create a poplet with somebody else. It could be 2 or 3 of you. Looking what the skills and qualities you think an entrepreneur or an enterprising person should possess to make them a success. When you've completed that, you can publish that poplet to Edmodo as evidence of that work, but it'll also allow you to see what other people have put as well, which will help me going on through this further. There's a link in the bottom here in some of the note sections as well that we've placed, which will help you to sift and sort through this as well. So when you've done that, there's a list of skills here, of enterprise skills, that we want you to look at and rank in the importance that you think these are required for doing the enterprise challenge in your groups. Okay, rank the skills in order of importance and then judge your proficiency, how good you think you are, on a range of 1 to 5. 1 being hopeless, 5 being awesome. Okay, there's some more information down in the notes section here that you can click on to read when you do that. So 2 pieces of work so far from this: a poplet on the skills an entrepreneur like Richard Branson should have, and then a quick look at what you think on this. Put this on Edmodo. You could put it on as a Word document. It's useful to keep your information. It's going to help you when designing designing your pen portrait. Here's some of the basic sort of generic sort of skills that we believe are required. Communication, you're working in a group. If you're going to be setting up a business, well, you've got to get it organized and planned. Lots of decision making, lots of problem solving to do, lots of generation of ideas, etc. Big one there. Numeracy and digital literacy is assessed throughout this. So there are things like cash flow forecasts, profit and loss. You know, businesses work with money, so we're going to be developing numeracy. Digital literacy, massively important within this task. We'd be looking at you making, within your groups. Last year we had websites made, videos made, animations made, collaboration of resources through online tools like Wigio, or now you've got your Google accounts. That massive one here. How creative are you? What you're going to come up with? It's an innovation venture, so it particularly looks at that. So these are all the things we're hoping by the end of this fairly sizable piece of work, you develop and become excellent at. Many students prior to the new Welsh Bac opted into something called Young Enterprise, which was sort of externally run, and sort of 20, 30 students got involved in this. Well, you all do it now, and they're really, really good skills for you to have for the future. Then this is another important one which will help feeding in, coming to the end of this lesson now. We only want you to spend about an hour on this, one of your lessons. If you don't complete it, then as always, finish for homework. Explain how each of these skills will be important for enterprise. So communication for an individual, communication within a team, what digital literacy you think is going to be important, problem solving, creativity, numeracy, leadership, and planning and organisation. I did just discuss a bit of that in the previous ones as to what I think they are, so you can always go back and have a listen to that again. Please, like I say, put your full effort into this. You are learning, developing the skills to apply them in a problem-solving situation that's coming up very soon, okay? So, very useful start to the to this project, okay? Is this particular PowerPoint is getting the idea of these skills sorted in your head. Okay, so you should be getting on with that, and then lesson 2, the video 2 for lesson 2 will be coming up after this one. Thank you.